graduates, families and guests, we welcome you to the 2017 MOI graduation ceremony. Each year, we celebrate the MOI students who have completed the program. During the last 2 years, and some more, you have gained extensive knowledge in the field of the oral implantology, perfected your surgical and of course prosthodontic skills too, and have proven your scientific research skills. It has been a tough journey, and you can be very, very proud of yourself. Not only you have managed your full-time jobs, families, and your personal lives, but also your demanding master studies. Long flights to Frankfurt, late night studying plus writing your thesis on top of everything. Even though you have completed the program and are leaving the MOI, you are still a part of the MOI family. Our network keeps expanding, and we are excited for you to join our alumni community. So, congratulations again, graduates. Really, it has been a true pleasure working with you. And I personally hope that we will stay in touch and continue to work together in the future. I now introduce Dr. Nadine von Krokow to give her a message from the faculty.
So, greetings, family, friends, faculty, staff, students, alumni, and graduates of 2017. This is the first time I was announced to hold a commencement speech. And so what did I do in order to get prepared for this? As I told you, I searched in Google with the keywords commencement speech, and that's what I found. It's a ceremony which affirms each student's search for knowledge. And it often includes a speech that seeks to put their recent hard or not so hard work into the context of their future. And what I finally found was the commencement speech of Mark Zuckerberg at Harvard University, where he once was enrolled but never graduated from. So I watched his speech in order to get some good ideas for my speech. But sadly, what I found out was the only thing me and Mark Zuckerberg have in common are the colors blue and white from our institutions. So I thought, I will do what I can do best. I will give you one last lecture in scientific writing. And I guess I must have already done something right, because all of you successfully have completed and written a master thesis. So as I teached you, and I hope you have not forgotten, we will start with defining a master thesis topic. And I will just take an example. Life after receiving the master degree in oral implantology, a clinical study. So what would be the keywords for this? I will start with dental. Don't forget the asterisks. Okay. Implant. Master. Degree, of course. future knowledge, new life, even better life, famous surgeon, surgical rock star. What do you think? And what would be the purpose of this clinical study? Only a few dentists reach to higher challenges like you did and register for the Master of Oral Implantology. In reference to my study, 2017. And most of them fall into deep depression after completing the course and getting separate from their colleagues and lecturers, according to Nina and Catherine. And it would be of a tremendous help to find a therapy for each one of them. So, introduction, as I told you, just some background information, not more than 4 to 5 pages. Hypothesis. I think it's hypothesized that after finding an adequate therapy, graduates will get better soon. Material and methods part. I will take you as a patient enrollment already. Inclusion criteria. Students which successfully completed a master degree in oral implantology. Exclusion criteria, all others. Surprisingly. And the result part. All students, 210 of them, this is 100%, are sad after receiving the master degree and miss their fellow students. 210 of 210, this means 100% of the students improved their skills during the program. And 100% of all students survived my lectures. Maybe some dropouts. Some of them did not recognize their study anymore after I corrected and formatted it. Stand up. And students which join the Alumni Association have significantly less mental trauma. So the discussion would be, the results of this study indicates that receiving the Master of Science in Oral Implantology can affect mental health. And it can cause deep depression afterwards, but improves skills and scientific knowledge tremendously. And our findings are in agreement with the findings of other studies, as Paul made a research on it recently. So the conclusion or the solution for this would be to join the Alumni Association significantly improves mental health. If you join the Alumni Association, each student can start a career as a speaker, like Kenneth Lee, or Vin. I think he's here now. Here. In the Alumni Association, each student can develop a new e-learning platform or an app. Like Damir. Or can develop a new surgical technique. Like Tith. Get up. Or like a student, his name is Li Qianhai, he's from MOI 2, and he made a very nice technique of removal of osseointegrated implants without trifine, enabling immediate implantation. So he has an implant fracture, and he uses a titanium burr, and he drills it from the inner side. He cuts it off, and so he can remove the implant and immediately place the the same diameter at the same surgery. Or if you join the Alumni Association, you can publish your thesis, like Vin did. Or can realize a local alumni congress, like Jerzy and Tomasz. You can register. It's in December. You can still register. Or can open their own specialized implant center, like Michael. Where is he? You have to get up, Michael. Or can develop a cooperation, just like the MIU University in Cairo, for training facilities, like Karim did. Where is he? Ah, there. Or could open their own implantology school, like Faizan did. Not even graduated, but has opened a school. So in the Alumni Association, each student could be also an accredited tutor later on. So we assume there is always more to know and to discover, so we open ourselves to challenge and change. We must always be ready to be wrong. We are here today together. We are here in association, an association of many people, many generations of more than 50 countries in the whole world. We celebrate a connection across time and distance. In these graduation ceremonies today, in the age of the online and the virtual, an institution like the Master Degree course has brought us together and brings us back. I wish you joy, strength, and mental health.
Well, really great applause. Really great. I was very impressed. Yeah, this is very important to join the alumni. You see, we also support the alumni from the Goethe University ever we can. So the next is, we now ask Dr. MOI to the stage. Where is he? Ah, yeah, here. From Singapore. He will give the speech on behalf of our graduation class.
MJ! Good evening, Dr. Paul Weigel, Head of Department of Postgraduate Studies, Professor Nenwick, Head of the Oral Surgery and Implantology Department, Professor Sada, Chief Executive Officer of Dental Clinics, esteemed lecturers, supervisors, alumni, colleagues, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first introduce myself. My name is MJ. I'm from Singapore, like what Dr. Paul Weigel said. It's with great pleasure that I stand before you this evening to represent the 2017 MOI graduating class to give a short speech about our journey that started for me and MOI 12 2 years ago, and which has brought us here today for our graduation. There are just three main points which I personally feel that represent the MOI program that I would like to touch on with you, the audience, this evening. Number one, celebrating diversity. 2, sharing of knowledge. 3, forging friendships. The MOI program celebrates diversity by bringing dental professionals all over the world together in one place, Goethe University, to get educated. Today we have representatives from 6 out of the 7 continents in the program. Don't think there's anyone staying in Antarctica, right? I would like to take this opportunity to single out a classmate of mine that I truly admire, Jahar Abdullah. He's from Iraq, and he's one of our graduates tonight. When I first met Jahar, I found him to be quiet and reserved. After breaking the ice, I realized that his country is in the midst of war with ISIS, with the front line only 60 kilometers away from his home. He shared with me his struggles to even come and attend the MOI. There's no embassy in Kyrgyzstan. To get a visa to come over to Frankfurt, he had to travel all the way to Turkey to get the paperwork done before he can come for the MOI with us. Even attending this graduation ceremony is a challenge, as Iraq has just closed off all airspace over Kyrgyzstan over their recent referendum. To me, this is dedication to dentistry and a show of humans' indomitable spirit. Can I have a round of applause for my old friend, Jahar Abdullah? Acquiring knowledge is the reason why each of us took precious time off to come for the MOI program. And what better way of doing that than to get dentists all over the world to this melting pot to share knowledge and best practices. Younger colleagues like Ahmad Garner and Mohammad Maher from Egypt. Who just entered private practice not long ago, showing us how to use technology to enhance our learning process. To our much more senior colleague, Jonas Silva Santos from Brazil, who showed my class how to harvest bone from the cranium, as it is done back home in their country for bone augmentation. That's right, harvesting bone from the cranium for bone augmentation. The biggest difference between the MOI and the typical school program is that it's not just a straight line transfer of knowledge between the teacher to the students, but the students themselves are also able to educate other students and even the teacher themselves. It is this advantage that I find the MOI program truly invaluable. In this 2.5-year course, I had the privilege to get to know famous lecturers and superb clinicians from the world. Suddenly, Thomas Albertson is no longer just a name that I read in dental journals, but I'm now able to put a face to that name. I have the honor and privilege to observe masters like Purya Pavini perform surgeries. I have the opportunity to make friends from all over the world. I met up with Nick Opavar in his practice in London, attended the ICOI conference with Ivan Lam in Shenzhen. The networking is tremendous, and the friendships forged will last me a lifetime. Finally, to end my speech, I would like to thank the following, for without them, none of this will be possible. The academic staff, Dr. Paul Weigel, for this marvelous program and working tirelessly to promote the MOI and the numerous collaborations with other distinguished societies. My thesis supervisor, Jan Brandt, for working through the thesis with me. My clinical supervisor, Dr. Nadine. I call her the superwoman, yeah? As she's not just responsible for my clinical cases, but she has to go through every single student's progress in their clinical cases as well as their thesis before graduating. The MOI is truly fortunate to have such a dedicated faculty in the program. Lastly, the administrative staff, Catherine, Nina, Karina, Bianca, Sophie, Aruna, for handling all the back-end work. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, MG. It was really great. I was very impressed. So we are now presenting the degrees to our graduates, and after that we look forward to having a wonderful dinner and after party with our graduates and with you guests. So graduates, please rise.
Hungary. Ahmed El-Sukari from Egypt. Christian Gauci from Malta. China. Liu Bo from China.
Ahmed Maher from Egypt. Wael Maroof from Jordan. Nick Opava from Iran. Nikolai Bukolidi from Russia. From India. Joanes Silva Santos from Brazil. Wojciech from Poland. Saeed Mohammed from Pakistan. Tanya Tukana from Romania. Wang Fai from China. Yin Liang from China. Ying Longxi from China. And finally, Tao Liu from China.
So may all graduates come back to the stage, please. So you are now officially graduated. Please move your tassel from the right to the left. Honored guests, please rise.
Stand up.
Stand up, yeah. We now present to you the graduation class of 2017.